It was now late summer, and it was a heat wave for about a month. This chicken here, Spice, helpfully illustrated by the editing, had a problem. She stands around in the garden with her friends here. This is her, this is Mengistu and Pumpkin. And as you can just about see in this shot, her bum is on inside out. Medical professionals refer to this as Andrew Lloyd Webber's face syndrome. But the other technical term is prolapse, but we didn't know that yet at this point.
No.
All we know is it looks awful.
It looked horrible. It was dripping all the time. There was poo everywhere. And no matter how many times we cleaned it or she cleaned it, it would never really go away.
The trouble is as well, our method of cleaning, and all chickens do this, they roll around in the dirt, and then if it gets warm, we didn't know this until a few months ago, if it gets warm, they sunbathe.
They do.
The thing is though, as a method of keeping yourself clean, rolling in filth and then basking in the hot sun is fairly useless.
Yeah. So to help her get clean, we decided to do what a woman on YouTube said would be very easy.
We're going to attempt to give her a bath. All we have to do is catch her, convince her to go in the bath, hold her in the bath, like the opening of Casino Royale where he's forcing his head into the sink, somehow clean the chicken, and then release the chicken. Bear in mind she's never been caught ever, this one, she's never been caught. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna get a bath. I don't know why we think they can speak English. Yeah. Like, we keep talking to them and they don't respond.
So we had to find a way to lure them round, and we used seeds to get them near the bath.
Unbelievably, the first time we tried to catch her, we did.
We did.
It worked.
To our surprise. And
okay, quick, let's go.
to the extent we never even had anything ready. I had to grab the camera. The cameras weren't even on at this point. And you had to show me with a chicken how to turn one on.
Pointing with the beak of a chicken at the on button.
Even she got frustrated.
She looks completely outraged this entire time, but she always looked outraged.
Yeah.
No! Oh my god. I'm literally covered in diarrhea and I forgot to put my mic on. Oh, shut the camera!
That's on me!
Oh god, right, okay. I'm gonna try that again. So we had to refill the bath and then try and catch her again, but the trouble is, once they've been caught once, it's impossible to catch them again. Come on. Oh, for the love of God.
And then you look like an idiot.
I know.
Because you get owned by a chicken.
It's the fastest animal in the world. And I'm covered in poo. Got it? Just a red button.
That's...
Tiny red button.
Yep.
Got it?
Yeah.
It's on?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, attempt number 2. In you go. Now I'm gonna have to hold on to you. No. You're supposed to enjoy being in a bath. Come on. That's it. Okay. Now we're all friends here. You've got to get washed, so just hang about, you're going to enjoy it. She is in the bath. How much good it's doing is not entirely clear. I feel like I'm on an actual wildlife book right now. No, come on, that's it, it's okay. Splash around, no, don't do that, no. If you've ever tried to murder someone...
By drowning, then you'll know you know how hard it is.
Yeah, if you've ever tried to drown a mad dog... No. Oh. That hasn't really worked. Come on. Oh Jesus, her butt's so What's that thing where you poop out your butt?
What?
It's a thing. You may be surprised to hear that didn't actually do any good. I am currently changing the hay in the coop because it was absolutely filthy. Nobody wants to eat that. And now we're going to have to, at 5 o'clock, somehow convince her to go into a tiny box and take her to the vet.
And surprisingly, we managed it. She went in the box okay. We gave her some food before she went, and then we put her in the back seat.
Right. Everybody ready?
Probably.
I'll try and be gentle. But we do have to get there on time, so... Now this is a factual program, yeah?
Yeah.
But I just want to make it plain. That didn't actually happen. Anyway, we got her back, and we had to give her anti-inflammatory medication to try and reduce the swelling. But in order to do that, we had to get them inside of her, and that proved quite difficult.
Not only catching her is difficult, but also convincing her to take stuff in her mouth that wasn't a seed was a new issue. I mean, with a human, you can ask them to take the medication and they'll take it, but you can't talk to a chicken.
That's true. You can't talk to a chicken. Wasn't so bad. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, this is bad. No, this poo. Oh.
Over the next few weeks, we tried to give her medicine, but it never really worked.
No, it didn't. The trouble is, it takes more than one person to pin her down and force her to eat the what they called pill.
Pill? Yeah.
The pill, and then you had to like do the syringe thing in the mouth. It was very difficult.
It was very awful.
And in the end, we had to take her back to the vet, and this time it didn't really go as well as it had the first time. What I'm saying is, she died.
She died.
Yeah, she died. It wasn't a coincidence, like the vet killed her. It wasn't like she went in and just died of natural causes.
She didn't happen to die.
Yeah, no, it was the vet murdered our chicken. But we don't want to end on a sad note. And God knows we don't want to get sued by this vet. We don't have any money left because I'm surrounded by all this merch.
Oh, damn it.
So I think what we should do is, in memory of Spice, we should set up a charity on Patreon.
Yeah.
Where if people are watching and they're enjoying the content, then they can subscribe.
Yeah. And it would help support the other chickens who are still alive, and it would give them food and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to feed them anyway.
Well, yeah, I know.
So there's 3 tiers. There's Feather, the other one, and Delicious.
Yeah.
What's the middle one called?
I don't know.
Oh, Wings.
Wings.
There's Feathers, Wings, and Delicious. And if you subscribe to the Delicious level, then you can actually have Mengistu to eat.
What?
Didn't we agree on that?
No.
All right, okay. Well, we'll figure out the details once it goes live. But if you subscribe, the other chickens will appreciate it.
They will.
Because they'll get fancy food. And we'll be able to keep making this delicious content. Content.